Hi guys, I'm back with another video. So now I have the time to do the movie review for Minions, The Rise of Gru, which I watched on the 3rd of April 2024 on the flight. I was coming back to India, to Abu Dhabi, to London. So I watched this film on the flight, on the plane. So now I have the chance to do the movie review for this film, which I enjoyed. So let's start with my full review for Minions: The Rise of Gru, also known as Minions 2, is a 2022 American animated comedy film produced by Illumination and distributed by Universal Pictures. It's like they did all the Minion films as well. It is also the sequel of Minions 2015, which I enjoyed that as well. A prequel to Despicable Me in 2010, guys. And the fifth entry overall in the Despicable Me franchise. So the film was directed by Kyle Balda, co-directed by Brad Alberston and Jonathan Del Well Abrasons. Yeah, it's quite a long name for his director and producer. So feature directorial debut and produced by Chris Maldry, if I pronounced his name correctly, Meldandry. Okay, Janet Healy and Chris Renaud. So yeah, there you go. From a screenplay written by Matthew Fogel, yeah, that's his surname, and a story by Fogel and Brian Lynch. It features Steve Carell has returned in this role as Gru. So Steve Carell returns reprising his role as Gru, and Pierre Coffin as the Manion, along with Russell Brand. He's a comedian, UK British comedian. I know about him, yes. And Julia Andrews, a legend from Mary Poppins back in the time. Yeah, the original one. Reprised their respective roles as Dr. Nafrazio and Gru's mother. New cast members include Taras G. P. Henson, yeah, Michelle Viu, and Alan Atkin. Additionally, Will Arnett and Steve Coogan reprised their roles as Mr. Perkins and Silas Ramsbottom in the film. An 11-year-old Gru plans to become a super villain with the help of his minions, which leads to a showdown with apologize for that, with a male violent team, the Vicious Six. That's the call of the team, Vicious Six. So yeah, so let me start with the plot, tell you what the story is about. So the plot: in 1976, an 11-year-old Gru dreams of becoming a supervillain, assisted by the Minions, whom he has hired to work for him. Gru is ecstatic when he receives an invitation from the Vicious Six, a supervillain team now led by Bella Bottom. I have the new character in this film, who hope to find a new member of replace their founder, the supervillain Wild Knuckles. Another new character in the film, guys. Following the betrayal and attempted murder of Knuckles during a heist to steal a Zodiac stone, a stone connected to the Chinese Zodiac, Gru's interview goes poorly poorly, but much to the outrage of the vicious six. He steals the stone and escapes with minions Kevin, Stuart, and Bob, handing it to another minion, Otto, for safe keeping. That's what happens in the film. At his basement lair, Gru is outraged that Otto has traded the Zodiac Stone for a pet rock, causing him to fire the minions before going alone to find it. However, Knuckles kidnaps Gru before taking him to San Francisco and informs the minions that if they do not give him the stone within 48 hours, Gru will be killed. Failing to locate the stone, Kevin, Stewart, and Bob leave for San Francisco to rescue Gru, while Otto leaves in pursuit of a biker whom he realizes has the stone as a necklace. When they reach Knuckles' house, they are chased by his goons until Master Chow, a former kung fu teacher who now makes a living at an acupuncture clinic, rescues them by defeating the goons. So Chow teaches the minions kung fu after they beg and ending their training. Primarily go to Knuckles' home to rescue Gru. Meanwhile, Otto catches up and befriends the biker at Death Valley, who gives the stone back and takes him to San Francisco. Gru begins to bond with Knuckles after the latter's goons quit on him and later saves him from being eaten by crocodiles. That's what happens in the film, guys, in his pool. Teaching Gru how to be a villain, the two rob the bank of evil. In the meantime, the Vicious Six, having realized that Knuckles is alive, destroy his house and attempt to find him. Failing to do so, they head towards Chinatown with Kevin, Stewart, and Bob in pursuit. Returning to his destroyed house, distorted Knuckles blame his friends' betrayal and decided to give up villain, sending Gru away during a Chinese New Year parade in Chinatown. Otto and Gru find each other with the stone but are cornered by the Vicious Six, who is to turn are confronted by anti-villain league agents. The Vicious Six then use the stone to turn themselves into large superpowered versions of ant animals, you wanna call it, yeah. They become these kind of creatures of a clock tower to rip him apart. So Kevin, Stewart, and Bob find Gru but are turned into a rabbit, a rooster, and a goat, respectively. However, Knuckles returns and fights the Vicious Six with the minions. So yeah, encouraged by Chow's teaching, Kevin, Stewart, and Bob find the inner beast and battle the Vicious Six while Otto saves Gru, but Knuckles gets badly burned by Bella's dragon because she turns into dragon and she flames him. So flames when trying to take stone back. There's all the fighting about the stone. After Kevin, Stewart, and Bob knock Vicious Six out, Gru uses the stone to turn them into rats. Congratulating the minions for saving his life, Gru recognizes and rehires the minions and returns Stewart, Kevin, and Bob back to normal. Yeah, that's what happens in the film. The Vicious Six are arrested, except Knuckles, who is hospitalized and seemingly succumbs to his injuries. League at Knuckles' funeral. Gru gives Knuckles fake his death. He and Gru later drive off with the minions. In the mid-credit scene, Gru attempts to hire Dr. near Faro, in gratitude for an invitation of his that helped him steal the stone. The pharaoh internally declines but changes his mind after Gru and the minions beg, giving them a ride on a rocket power aircraft. They go on this aircraft at the end, and the minions try to ride this plane, and yeah, there you go. It was a fun film. Actually, it was fun film. I enjoyed it. Yeah, this came out in 2022. 2020, 2022, and is the sequel to the first one, Minions. The Minions came out 2015, which I enjoyed as well. Like I said, I do not own these films in the collection. I do own only Despicable Me, which that came out 2010. I do not own the sequel to Despicable Me that came out in 2013, I think. Yeah, the sequel, if I'm not wrong. And the third one came out as well in 2017, which I have not seen properly. I don't own as well. Maybe in future I will pick up these films, and yeah, I will pick them up some point. I don't know when. So see you next. Don't have it. Only they have is only Despicable one. So I will see in the future. I will pick up these films. I have the first film, but I don't own the second Despicable or the third one, or the Minions or the Rise of Gru. So yeah, I enjoyed this film. It was a good story. Had good characters as well. Good villain, different new villains introduced in this film as well. And yeah, so I'll give it 3.5 my rating. I enjoyed it, which I watched on the plane. Yeah, I was asleep all over the way. Still, me and my family went to holiday, so we reached because I was sleepy on the way, and I managed to watch this film on the flight, and it was enjoyable film. Yeah, plus there are new films like Wonka, and you had Oppenheimer, which I didn't have no chance to see because I was sleepy. Because you feel sleepy, and like I said, everyone's different. I just slept all the way, and to Abu Dhabi to London. When I reached to London, because we was about to land, we were nearly reaching Heathrow Airport in London. So we were about to land our flight, and this film I managed to watch on the flight and finished it all and completed it. So yeah, it was a decent film. Like I said, I enjoyed it. Gru was 11-year-old in this. Usually he's a big and in Despicable films and all that, and this one, in this, he was 11-year-old kid. And yeah, it was a enjoyable film. I enjoyed it and I loved it. So I'll give it 3.5 stars for it. After being delayed for 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic, Minions: The Rise of Gru had its world premiere at the Annecy International Animation Film Festival on June the 13th, 2022, guys, and was theatrically released in the United States on July 1st. The film receives generally positive reviews from critics. Some deemed it in and payment over its predecessor, with praise earned for its score. So the film is positive, which I enjoyed, and yeah, that's what the critics said about it. So it's deemed an improvement over its predecessor with praise earned for its score, animation, humor, voice performances, particular chorales, and Gosletic, if I pronounced it correctly, statistic. Although its plot was criticized, it was also a commercial success. It was a commercial success, grossing over 9.40 million worldwide and making it the fifth highest grossing film of 2022. So there you go. This is a movie review for The Rise of Gru. Yeah, I didn't have the chance all the time to do it. So I now get this done in the way. I forget this do it. So I didn't have the time to do. I was busy and all that. I wasn't had the chance. So I watched this film on the 3rd. Yeah, 3rd of April, 2024. Yeah. So there you go. I thought I'd do and give this review. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I will pick this film. We'll see you next Saturday. One of my branches in my town. We're selling for a £5, but I'm not gonna pay £5 for one film, guys. I've not seen this film anyway on the charity shop. I will look for this film in the near future whenever they have it cheaper. Anyway, I will pick it up. Even the Despicable Me 2 and the 3rd one as well. I have seen the 3rd one. Has been on TV. The 2nd one as well. It's been on ITV 3, 4, and he has been in the TV as well. I don't have those films. I only have the 1st film, guys. So I will pick up the 2nd one, Despicable Me 2 and 3, and the Minions, and the Rise of Gru, and the 4th one is coming out this year, Despicable Me 4. Yeah, this is gonna come out this year, Despicable Me 4. So yeah, so there you go, 3.5 stars for The Rise of Gru. Yeah, it's a good film. I enjoyed. There you go. So, have you seen this film? And what's your favorite Despicable film? Is it 1, 2, 3, The Minions, or this one, The Rise of Gru, which came out in 2022, guys? So yeah, have you seen these films? What's your thoughts? Did you like it? Did you didn't like it? Like to hear your opinions about this film, guys. So stick it down. I would love to hear from you. Yeah, I enjoyed the Minions, and I enjoyed this one as well. And the first Despicable Me, which came out 2010. Yeah, and the 2nd one I need to see. I don't know. I've seen. I don't remember. It's just been and gone. Like I said, it's been on TV, but I don't know if I've seen the 2nd one properly, and the 3rd one. I've seen the 3rd one when it came out in 2017. Yeah, but I don't own them on my collection. So I will pick them up in the future if they have them. Any charity shop or CNX, I will pick them and do a collection of the Minions. Yeah, there you go. So hope you like, subscribe, and share and comment. Stay safe, play safe, and I will see you in the next one. Whenever. Stay safe, play safe. Bye.